Hello and welcome to Quick Maths with Mr. Johnson. In this video, I will do the last part of the specimen paper. Here we have f of x equal to x times x plus 2 times x minus 3. Part A says, on the diagram, sketch. Remember the word sketch. The graph of y equal to f of x for x is greater than or equal to negative 3 or less than or equal to 4. Show the values of the intersections with the axis. Alright, so here we have the function given f of x, and then it says y equal to f of x. Now, if you look at the graph over here, let's say the point minus 3, this is x equal to minus 3. What do you think is the y coordinate? The y coordinate is 0. Okay, right over here. If you look at x is equal to 0 at the origin, and then y is equal to 0 when x is 0. Let's take a last point over here. When x is 4, then the y coordinate is still 0. Alright, so let's say y is equal to 0. Now it says y is equal to f of x. So we can say that x times x plus 2 times x minus 3 is f of x, which is y, which is equal to 0. Okay? Now, in this case, you are multiplying three expressions, x times x plus 2 times x minus 3. So when you multiply three expressions and the result is 0, then any one of them could be 0. So x could be 0, or x plus 2 could be 0, or x minus 3 could be 0. So when x is 0, it stays 0. When x plus 2 is 0, then x equal to negative 2. When x minus 3 equal to 0, then x will be positive 3. When x equal to 0, y is 0. When x equal to negative 2, let's say this is negative 2, and then the y is 0. When x equal to 3, let's say this is 3, y equal to 3. Very carefully you need to draw the sketch of the graph passing through these points. Okay, that's why it says show the values of the intersections with the axis. Alright, let us go to part B. Expand and simplify x times x plus 2 times x minus 3. So let's multiply the first bracket with x. That gives us x squared plus 2x, and then times x minus 3. Let's multiply again. X squared times x will give us x cubed. X squared times minus 3 will give us minus 3x squared. 2x times x will give us plus 2x squared. And 2x times minus 3 will give us minus 6x. Let us tidy up this portion. We will have x cubed. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1, so minus 1x squared, so which is minus x squared minus 6x. There we go. Let's go to part C. A is the point 1 minus 6. The tangent to the graph of y equal to f of x at A meets the y-axis at B. find the coordinates of B. Let's say the point A, which is 1 minus 6. Let's say this is 1, and then let's say this is minus 6. Alright, so we are talking about this point. And then let's go back to the question. The tangent to the graph of y equal to f of x at A meets the y-axis at B. Tangent is a straight line through point A touching the part of the graph. Okay, tangent. Here we have this line. Find the coordinates of B. We have already identified the point A. This is A, and then the tangent. Let's use the answer to part B, that is f of x is equal to x cubed minus x squared minus 6x. Now let us derive the gradient of the curve by using differentiation. So f prime of x power, which is 3 over here, becomes the coefficient of x, and the power decreases by 1, which becomes 2. Okay, and then we have minus, the power is 2, so minus 2x. When you decrease the power by 1, which is 1, so we don't need to write, it's minus 6. Let's find the gradient at point A. Okay, so to find the gradient at point A, we know they have given the coordinates of A as 1, negative 6. Alright, so let's substitute these values of x into the function over here. Alright, so to find the gradient, all we need to do is multiply 3 times 1 square minus 2 times 1 minus 6. What did we do over here? We just substituted the value of x into the expression. So 3 times 1 square is 1, which is 3 times 1 is 3, minus 2 times 1 is minus 2, minus 6, and that will give me minus 5. So that is the gradient of the tangent. Okay, this is the gradient of the tangent. Where is the tangent? Here we have this line over here is the tangent, so that's the gradient. Tangent is a straight line. Okay, so the equation of a straight line is y equal to mx plus c. Now since we know the gradient, just now we found out, which is negative 5, so we can write part of the equation as y equal to minus 5x plus c. What are we trying to do over here? We are trying to find c, which is the y-intercept. Okay, let's go back to this point A. 1 minus 6. We can substitute the values. Let's take y is minus 6 equal to minus 5 times x, which is 1, plus c. Minus 6 equal to negative 5 times 1 is negative 5, plus c. Take this to the other side and change the sign. So minus 6 plus 5 equal to c. So c equal to negative 1. So that's our y-intercept. So let's go back to the graph. Let me explain. If the y-intercept is negative 1, this is negative 1, then what do you think is the value of x? X will always be 0. So there we go. X is 0, y is minus 1. Alright. With this question, we have finished paper 2, the specimen paper, which is for the examinations from 2025. I hope this will help you in many different ways. Thank you very much for watching.